This is Talk About Topeka on Gab Local TV and TV 25. This episode brought to you by Field of Greens and The Break Room. And here's your host, Chris Schultz.
All right, so we're here in the Gab Local.tv studio. Of course, when I say we have a fabulous array of guests here for you on our show tonight. Also, that means Frank, who is my brother, who's also our producer. How are you doing, Frank?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, Chris?
I'm doing great, doing great. We've been getting ready because coming up this Tuesday, we are doing the Bravo Breakfast. It was totally an honor. It's the Topeka Civic Theater asked us to speak, asked me to go and be the keynote speaker for their Bravo Breakfast. A huge honor. I love Topeka Civic Theater, and it's so cool that they asked me to do that. So thank you.
They asked you to be a speaker, but for the past, I don't know, probably 6 years, they've asked me to be a part of it every year. So thanks a lot. Yep.
Why don't you go ahead and put the camera back on yourself now, Mr.
Because I can't. I do have that control.
There you go.
I just magically do things right over here.
Yeah, you should totally. Anyway, yeah, no, it's great. We love putting things together like this. Of course, you're doing a lot of the video stuff. We have an interesting presentation for people. It's not like anything that they've seen before, right? Wouldn't you say?
I can tell you from past experience that it is one of the most incredible days. Like the morning it's incredible. The speakers are amazing. They always bring some kids to perform.
What would you say about the speakers? Excuse me.
The speakers are amazing. This year we don't know. You're one of them. So I don't know, but they're very inspirational. I don't know.
Well, it's good stuff. I love Topeka Civic Theater. I got involved back when we did the math, it was like 9 or 10 years old, 10 or 11 years old right there. I took the production workshop at Helen Hawker, which of course they all work together. And the theater education in the community, being able to be involved in that at a very young age, it totally shaped who I am as a person. And I haven't ended up in prison, and many would say that I should probably belong there, but
no, let's not go there, Chris.
No, good stuff. So we're really excited to be able to talk with our friends at Topeka Civic Theater on there. And Frank, of course, you did good work. Now's the part of this where I treat you nicely because you still have to run the interviews for the show. So.
Well, and also it's coming up on Tuesday. And I am running the lights, the sound and the PowerPoint presentation that I designed. And it's a lot that has to do with you there, buddy.
Right.
I'll make you look like a fool if you don't, keep your P's and Q's together.
So basically you're holding me hostage. So help people. Frank's holding me hostage.
Yes, you can send checks to me. I'm more than willing to take checks, and you can just have him. Wait, I might even pay you to take him away. I don't know.
Of course you would. Anyway, no, it's fun when you get to come up with little speeches for that stuff. It's kind of nerve-wracking because you don't really know what to say, but you start thinking about your experiences with an organization like Topeka Civic Theater and how instrumental it was in the decisions that you make becoming an adult and getting to that whole point in your life where you look back and someone asks you to come and speak at something like this and you're like, this place really did play a huge role. I mean, it was a place where anybody could go who was part of, it didn't matter. You were always a part of the family there. It didn't matter, what you are, who you are, whatever. Everybody's a teammate and everybody's equal there. It was just a really great place to experience life and realize that kind of experience in a community is what makes you call a place home, because you'd have to walk away from all of those people and those friendships if you decide to move away. And I know so many people who that decision was very difficult for because of organizations like Topeka Civic Theater. So.
Well, I know that you did. I drug you along because I've been there since 1992. Drug you along, but you got the thespian points at your high school. You had the record for the most number of thespian points until just, I think, 2 years ago when they got another kid that mimicked you completely, which is awesome.
Okay, well, I won't. Somebody had to break the goal. Goals are made to be broken, so we're glad about that. But very cool stuff. So we have a great show for you. Don't go away. More's coming up right after this.
Because TV 25 cares.